Hello, my name is Tommy Ainsley. I'm a student at St. John Paul II. I'm currently in grade 11. I took cooperative education in semester 1. My co-op placement was multiple departments of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Exactly Toronto Argo's equipment team, Toronto Raptors Culture and Inclusion, and Toronto Raptors / TFC Brand Management. Overall, this was a significant learning experience for me since this was my very first job and my first time commuting to a job, especially going all the way from school to downtown or BMO Field. The transferable skills that I've received from my co-op experience are accounting, which I was taught by the Toronto Raptors / TFC Brand Management. They taught me how their budgeting works by getting a math budget and dividing it how they need by the year. Another skill that I was taught was how to wash and fold towels neatly for the players by the Toronto Argonauts equipment team. I was also taught how to stock refrigerators full of drinks neatly by the Toronto Argonauts equipment team for the opponent players for when we faced off against them. I was also taught digital designing by the Toronto Raptors Culture and Inclusion team on Canva editing software by taking designs by Canva and placing them onto a board to create designs for the team. I was taught how to prepare a football team for practices / games by Toronto Argonauts equipment team. I was taught how to run a practice for a football team by practice drills by the Toronto Argonauts equipment team. I was taught how to set up rooms for events by gathering food, drinks, and getting giveaways by the Toronto Argonauts equipment team. I was taught how to make Excel sheets to track important items for a company for the Toronto Raptors Culture and Inclusion team. I was taught how to by putting links into sheets and by putting foundation links into a separate sheet. I was taught how to make a clean and tidy storage room by moving items around and unboxing them from large packaging. I was taught this by Toronto Raptors / TFC Brand Management. I was taught how to do online research on your competitors' work compared to you. I was taught this by Toronto Raptors / TFC Brand Management. Other career paths within your sector that I could experience and your skill support. Luckily, I was a part of many sectors during my co-op experience, 3 to be exact. There are many other career paths within my sector that I could experience using my skill support. For example, I could be any professional sports team equipment manager, since I was only with the Argonauts. So there's still the TFC, Raptors, and the Maple Leafs in Toronto, and I could go to other cities to seek better opportunities since I was marking with only the red side of the MLSE, Raptors and TFC, I could have a part-time job with the blue side, which is the Argonauts and the Maple Leafs, since the NHL All-Star Game is coming to Toronto in 2024. I don't believe many professional sports teams have a culture and inclusion department, so there isn't much opportunity there other than the Raptors. There are a lot of opportunities open for me. For example, I could take a game day position with the equipment team with the Toronto Argonauts. It would only be game day, since I'm still in high school and school is my number one priority, meaning that I could only be down there during the weekend, so there would be great opportunity for me. I could get a part-time job with the brand management department or the culture and inclusion department. Something that I learned about myself during my co-op experience was that I prefer hands-on work over online work. I mostly felt this during Argos and brand management because most of the work was in person compared to culture and inclusion, which was 90% online, other than one time I went in. Also, another thing that I learned during my co-op was that I really like being a part of the Toronto Argonauts equipment team. that I greatly believe that could be a future job for me. Overall, I loved every day of co-op experience and wish that I could have more hours or even more dates. I can't